Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. And today we have a special matchup on tap for you here. The starting lineups are about ready to get going, so let's have a little miniature pregame show, shall we? Well, the Thermopolis Bobcats, I never thought I would say this, but we finally have a winning team. Hopefully. Let's not hope that this is a jinx. But anyway, 4-0 to start the season. The Bobcats started their season in the Wheatland tournament, I believe. Either Wheatland or Burns, I can't remember which one. 85-38 win over the Moorcroft Wolves and the 72-42 win over the Southeast Cyclones in day one of that tournament. Then they would knock out Wheatland 59-45. After that tournament, obviously, we had the Glen Rock game last night, a 52-34 victory over the Glen Rock Herders. Very good game in which just that incredible dunk by Brody Potter yesterday was just incredible to watch. Had 2 dunks in that game, which hopefully we'll see a little bit more showmanship out of him today. Buffalo, on the other hand, they just got done with a tournament in Nebraska recently. They had a loss over the Scottsbluff Bearcats. 60-52 over Scottsbluff was their loss in that Nebraska tournament. They would come back and beat Rock Springs 60-32, and they would lose to St. Thomas More. I think it's a Catholic school in Nebraska, 59-56 in that game to round out that Nebraska tournament. And then after that, we have their first regular season game. Same way as the girls, they lost that game to Sheridan 50-43. Very, very close loss there. And now Buffalo is here in Thermopolis, taking on the number 3 ranked team in Class 3A, and according to Max Preps, I believe, the number 3 ranked team in all of Wyoming. So this is incredible here. A very exciting time to be a Bobcat fan. Brody Potter at the center circle and Eli Patterson. We are underway as the Bobcats win the tip. It's the Bobcats and the Bison here on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Underneath, Potter passing it now to Canyon Gerber. Jump shot from the left elbow, no good. Rebounded by Ryan Nicholas here for the Bison, and the Bison have really cool looking uniforms. Passing it off now to Eli Patterson, the center, passing right side. Portland Smith kind of bobbles the ball a little bit. Ryan Nicholas with it now. Driving inside, handoff. Smith to Patterson. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Brady Angling, and a foul on Thermopolis. It will result in 2 free throws coming up for Buffalo. Brady Angling will shoot the free throws here. Shots up and it's good. First point on the board for Thermopolis. I think last year they beat Buffalo, so hopefully will be the same result here. Shots up and it is no good for Angling. Rebounded by Patterson. And it's stolen away by Cody Bomagen. Hands it off to Gerber coming down the near side. Gerber behind the back, passes it to Bomagen on the right side, loses the ball but keeps the inbounds. Bomagen dribbling left side, gives it off to Potter. No, check that. Potter goes for the dunk and it's missed. It was on the pass by Zach Hasty, so we apologize. Potter almost had a fantastic posterizing dunk there, but he couldn't get it down. And a foul on Buffalo. Will get it back, or not a foul really, but I think a backcourt will get it back to Thermopolis. 6:36 on the board here in this boys game. Here comes Canyon Gerber. Zach Hasty with the ball back to Gerber. Gerber will pass right to Bomagen. Bomagen to Jet Longwell. Longwell sets the screen. Hasty to Potter. Potter holds on to the basketball, gets it off now. The 3 coming up for Hasty. It's good! Zach Hasty with the 3. It's 3-1 Thermopolis here in this game. Passes left side, dribbling right. Trying to get inside the key. Step back for the mid-range. It's good. That will tie the game. Very good mid-range shot for Buffalo. Angling will be credited with the 2, and that is a traveling violation on Hasty. It's a personal foul on Buffalo. Referees were kind of debating what it was. The referee on the baseline called it a traveling. Referee near the bench called it a personal, and it's stolen away anyway by Buffalo. Coming up, it's stolen away by Jet Longwell in the paint. Here comes Hasty on the drive. Shots up, check that. It was Potter, and it'll be a foul on Buffalo. 2 shots coming up. Brody Potter and Zach Hasty kind of look the same from a distance. And I'm wearing my glasses, so I'm sorry. They kind of look similar from a distance. But Brody Potter will be taking the free throws here. Buffalo with their 2nd foul of the game. First shot is up, and it is good. Brody Potter, future star here for this Bobcat squad, if he isn't already. And he's got another year in him, folks. He's only a junior. Shots up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Patterson. Buffalo's going to come back with it here. And stolen away by Canyon Gerber. Thermopolis with it. Potter, pass it to Gerber, pass it to Bomagen. He's got Hasty on his left side. Bomagen to Potter for 3, no good. Rebounded by Canyon Gerber off the poke by Jet Longwell. We got a foul. It's a personal foul here on, I believe, Buffalo. So that will put them onto the baseline. Buffalo does not have 12 fouls. Do not let the scoring bug deceive you. Keep in mind, the score bug is not connected to the Daktronics scoreboard. I am doing this completely manually. Shot is up by Bomagen, and it's in. So forgive any mistakes with the score bug. I'm trying to keep it up to date as much as I can at the cost of missing a couple of things on the court. Buffalo with the ball, passes right side. Brady Angling with the shot up and no good. Thermopolis making a meal out of these bad shots from Buffalo. Zach Hasty driving on the left side. It's going to be a foul on Buffalo again. They just can't stop themselves from getting those blocking calls. There is a right and a wrong way to defend the basketball, and that is not the right way. Buffalo just kind of putting themselves into trouble. And a bad pass there, but they will recover. Canyon Gerber gets called for a travel. Even Shane Corpeting is over there on the sideline. He's looking just about as confused as I am. Buffalo bringing it down the court, passing right side. Technically a bounce pass now. Passes left side. Behind the back door, passes left. Pump fake. Driving, passing it back up top. Driving right side is Patterson, and it's going to be a foul on Thermopolis. Their 2nd foul of the quarter of the game, I guess you could say. Jet Longwell will come out of the game with 1 foul, and it will be Armani Dukes coming into the game. Thrown right into the fire as he's guarding the inbound. Shots up from the right elbow, and that one rattles in the rim, and it's good. Buffalo still trails by 1 here. Thermopolis with the possession up top. Canyon Gerber passing it to Brody Potter. Potter with a... Oh, Potter drew the blocking foul, and he is slow. And Patterson is slow to get up. Not sure if I really agree with the call there. I think that should have been a Thermopolis charge. Check that. It actually was. I thought it was going to be... I think they redid the call there. It was originally a blocking foul on Buffalo. Dribbling left side. Passing in mid-range. Takes the jumper from 2, and that one's going to roll out of the rim. Rebounded. Stolen away by Potter. Took it right out of his hand. It's going to be out of bounds, and he will let it fly. Brody Potter Very smart basketball there, letting that ball just roll out. He will come out of the game as Jet Longwell comes back in. Potter has 2 fouls on the game here so far today. We are halfway through this first quarter. It's 6-5 Thermopolis, in case you're just joining us. Passing it left side. Here comes Gerber on the corner, driving up toward the right lane. It will be a charge foul on Thermopolis. Student section over there looking pretty ticked off. But Hasty will get charged with the... Zach Hasty will get charged with the charging call. And that will be Buffalo ball. And Thermopolis has to keep the mistakes to a minimum here. Can't fall into the same trap that Buffalo's falling into with all those charging calls. They're being way too aggressive when they don't really need to be. Passing right side, they're going to attempt the 3. It's up, and it's a foul for 3. Why would you foul that far out? We might have 3 shots coming up here, folks. Oh, my God. So Zach Hasty, I believe, was charged with the foul. It's going to be a bonus for Buffalo. First shot's up, and it's no good. It's Zane Huber taking the shots. Dale Dukes is coming onto the court, and I think that's the only substitution here. Shots up, and it's good for Buffalo, so they are going to have 3. It's tied up here at 6 off of a... I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Shots up, and it's good. Buffalo takes the lead for the first time this game, or for the second time this game. 3:18. Here comes Bomajan, passes off to Longwell, and for 3, it's Canyon Gerber. No good. Rebounded by number 15, Eli Patterson. Passes it right side, a wide open 3. It's no good. Bobcats cannot leave him open on the wing like that. Longwell passing it off to Gerber. Gerber with a good move toward the left side. Jet Longwell. Here comes Armani Duke. Shot up, it's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Shots up again, no foul. And that one's going to rattle around and it's in. 8-7 Thermopolis. They'll retake the lead here. And this is a thrilling matchup, much like last night's game. Except this one a lot closer. And we got a call here on on Buffalo. That's going to be, don't know what the call was. Making a hand gesture I never seen before. But Buffalo had some kind of violation there. And it will get, and Thermopolis has the ball. Bomajan for 3, matching his jersey number, no good. Rebounded by Armani Dukes, and it's a foul. Buffalo has set Thermopolis into the bonus. There is still 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here. Thermopolis has a chance to make it a 3-point lead. Trying to make this a big lead here. They want to get out in front of Buffalo here. Shots up for Dukes, and it's good. Wet like water. 2-point lead so far. He's still got another shot. Canyon Gerber headed off. Ellis Weber coming onto the court in his place. Dukes with the shot. It's up and it's good. 2 for 2 on that attempt, and it's 10-7. 3-point lead here in Thermopolis. 2-minute warning here in the first quarter. Fakes him out. He'll have a shot here. Moves to the left side. I think Buffalo's trying to create space for a 3. Takes the shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Dukes, Dell Dukes. Both Dukes brothers are out on the court, so we will have to clarify here. Armani Dukes driving inside, and that's in. 12-7. The guy's a very good quarterback and a very good basketball player. All around incredible athlete the Dukes brothers are. And a jump ball. Apparently is with Buffalo, but Buffalo ball, the Buffalo coach urging them to get down there. I heard it even through my headset. Dribbles, stops, only one dribble on that one, passes left side. They're just kind of going around in a carousel. Ball's loose, and it goes back to Thermopolis. And that bench, I've never seen a Bobcat bench this riled up in my life compared to what I have seen so far this season. Weber passing it back up toward the other side of the court to Dale Dukes. Tries to pass it to his brother Armani, and it's taken away. Here comes Buffalo. Cortland Smith passing it inside. The shot's up for Buffalo. No good on the shot by Cam Johnson. I think I heard a rim rattle there. Weber passing it off. Here's Armani Dukes with the ball. Dribbling left side. Passes to Dell. Dell Dukes calling for a pick and roll here. Shots up. No foul. Rebounded by Dale Dukes, and he goes in to score. The second chance opportunity for Dale Dukes. And it's out of bounds. It stays with Thermopolis, and the fans are loud. Coming onto the court is Cody Bommingen, Brody Potter, and what's his face? Zach Hasty, sorry. A lot of subs there. The Dukes brothers coming out of the game. Check that. Only Armani came out of the game. Still passing. They're up on the right corner. Ball's loose. Taken away by Bommingen. Passes it to Hasty. It's up and it's in. Gets his own. It's up. Gets his own rebound. Now it's in. 5 seconds to play. 16-7. 3, 2, 1. Desperation shot. It's good. What a shot! It doesn't get them anywhere near the lead, but it was still a great attempt from. So I think that was from FIBA or men's college range. Great shot by Buffalo. I think it was Zane Huber that took it. Either Zane Huber or... No, it was Huber. So we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball here on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School. The number 3 ranked Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Buffalo Bison. And folks, I'll tell you one thing. I've been doing this long enough to remember when Buffalo was one of the most feared teams in 3A basketball alongside the likes of Douglas and Worland. And I can't remember the last time I've seen Thermopolis play so well against Buffalo. We're back underway. Bommingen passing it off to Armani Dukes. Here comes Bommingen again, driving through the right lane. Tried to pass it off to Jet Longwell, and it's taken away. Both Dukes brothers back out onto the floor here. Dribbling the ball now is Ryan Nicholas. Gives it off now to Cam Johnson. He's in a big pickle here, being double teamed by Hasty and Dukes. Armani Dukes tried to get it away from them. Very good, making that double team work effectively here. Here comes Dukes with that attempted block there. Shots up for 3. That one's going to be missed, and it's going to be rebounded by Jet Longwell. Longwell to Dell Dukes. Dukes trying to get his way out of there. Dell to Cody Bommingen. Back to Dukes. Dukes has his brother waiting on that right side. Hasty steps out, goes right. And he tried to pass it to Jet Longwell, and it will go out of bounds. Ryan Nicholas will keep his hand off of it. We got substitutions coming in. It's Ellis Weber and Will Cole coming in as Cody Bommingen and Zach Hasty will come out of the game here. And out onto the scorer's table. And I am surprised they haven't completely broken it. Because we've had JV game last night, we had a guy completely just smash into it. We've had a couple of girls throw a ball into it. Now we have this. That scoreboard has seen a lot, or that scores table has seen a lot of abuse this weekend. Dukes gets picked here. He's heavily guarding him. Up top, pump fake. And it looks like it's going to be I think it's traveling here on either traveling or double dribble on Zane Huber. No, not Zane Huber. Check that. Sorry, Cortland Smith. Weber, his pass is blocked. It's up and it's a foul. It's no good. We forgot to change the graphic. Thank goodness nobody scored in that time because it would not have been accurate. But a foul on Ellis Weber, his first of the game. First shot is coming up here. It's up and it is good. Buffalo's made a pretty good majority of their free throws tonight. I guess technically still today. You can still see the sunshine on the glass pane up here. Lane violation, I think. And the referees are talking amongst themselves here. They're arguing down there on the floor. Man, this has just been a mess, to be completely honest, because these referees have been completely out of sync tonight. They've been making good calls, but they have been completely out of sync tonight. Either way, 11-16, Buffalo's still down by 5. These referees need to start being better. They need to start having better cohesion here. Passing left side, holds on to the ball. Dribbles right, dribbles left, trying to fake out Dukes. It's not working. Keeping his footwork there. I guess that's what you get when you play defensive back in football. Pass this right side, almost taken away, and now that one will be taken away by Armani Dukes. Gets it back to Will Cole on the far side here. Cole has been a pretty good sixth man here for this Bobcat team. Shots up and it's no good. Rims out on Gerber and a foul. It goes back to, I almost said Burlington. It goes back to Buffalo. I don't know why I was thinking Burlington. We used to play Burlington in the beginning of the season. I don't know what happened. I love that small little town. I want to go back there sometime for a game. Far side, they'll inbound it. Ellis Weber and Jet Longwell trying to keep it out of the backcourt. It doesn't work. It's Cortland Smith advances it up the front court. It's Ryan Nicholas with the ball. He'll dribble once and pass right to Cam Johnson. Dribbling inside. The shot's up and it's good by Brady Engling. And a timeout for Thermopolis, and they'll take a little bit of a breather. We'll be right back. You are listening to Bobcat Basketball on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Very entertaining game here. Ellis Weber and Canyon Gerber kind of sharing the ball here. Cody Bomagen, Gerber with the ball now. Pump fakes, gives it back to Bomagen. Bomagen looking, and it's going to be a traveling call Bobcats need to start getting it together here because they're making good on their opportunities, but they're making so many mistakes that's really starting to not really matter what they do because they can't hold on to the ball for that long. Passing left side, goes right. Giving it off now. Here comes Zane Huber. Pass it back for three. Shots up and it's going to rattle around. Cam Johnson with the three. And now it's all knotted up at 16. Exactly what Corpening was trying to avoid. Armani Dukes had a chance for a shot there, but he'll go up for the two instead on the layup, and he will be fouled. So I guess that was a pretty good judgment call there by Armani Dukes. Now that I look back at it, I probably would have done the same thing because that is just, if you get fouled and you get sent to the line, that is an opportunity for one or two free points there, and that can matter late in the game. Armani will make his first free throw here. Ryan Nicholas headed back to the bench as Kai Peters checks into the game here. The senior, 5'10". This roster actually not as tall as the Glen Rock one. Armani's shot will go in, and it is good. 2 for 2 on those free throws here today, or on that attempt at least. Gets ready, pump fake, shots up. It's not going to be, no, it's going to be good. It'll tie it back up on a shot by Johnson. Come on, this keyboard. Cannon Gerber, Armani Dukes, pump fake, shots up, it's no good. They're going to fight for it, it'll be a jump ball. Now, who is the referee going to give it to? We got a sub coming in here. Andrew Howe coming into the game for, what's his face? Ellis Weber. Keeps it in. Andrew Howe keeps it from going into the backcourt. Very good athleticism there. Bomagen with the ball now. He'll pass it back. He tried to pass it to Howell, and it's taken away by Peters. Buffalo pump fakes, moves right. Staying behind the line here. Driving left. Pass it back to Kai Peters. Passing left side to Cam Johnson. Johnson with the ball now, trying to penetrate inside the left side, and it is going to be, I didn't see the call there. It will be a foul on Thermopolis. Their third foul of the game, not the game, the quarter. Hasty coming onto the floor. And we got Bomagen and Potter headed onto the bench here. Zach Hasty's back on the floor, and so is Jet Longwell. Dribbling right side, coming toward inside the key. Loses the ball momentarily, checks it back in. The shot for three, it's no good. Knew that one was going to be missed by the time he released it. And it is rebounded. A very good shot, though, by Cortland Smith. You got to try it, right? And a big foul there for Buffalo. Nope, for Thermopolis. And a timeout called for Buffalo, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. It's a tie game here at 18 as we are about 5/8 of the way through the second quarter. 3 minutes to go here. 3:15 if you want to be exact. Knotted up at 18. The Bobcats putting on one heck of a show here. Buffalo has not let them get more than a 5-point gap. But the Bobcats have got to try to get something going here. Try and prove why they deserve to be the third best team in the league right now. Back underway, Buffalo getting the clock running again as Cortland Smith will pass it here. They tried they wanted to go for three there, but it's a pump fake. Give it off now, right wing. Double team between Howell and Longwell. Resetting here. Dribbling left. Passing it over to the passing it up top here now to the right wing. Dribbling up top. Dribbling right side. Passes left wing. Trying to make something work here on the wing. Stops. Pass it back to the wing. Takes the shot from round top, and it's no good. And still Buffalo ball. Andrew Howell almost had a hand on it. Shots up, but that one's also missed. Jet Longwell will get to keep it. And a foul on Buffalo, I would assume here. Buffalo is going to forfeit possession here. And it was Cortland Smith, the 6'2" junior. Back underway. Gerber seeing a lot more playing time here than he did last night. Bomagen passing it underneath Armani Dukes, and he is fouled. And that foul will be on Brady Angling. And he is putting his hands up. I didn't do nothing. That wasn't me. First foul of the game for Cortland. I don't know why I wanted to say Cortland Sutton. Cortland Smith. Shots up and it's good. Armani Dukes has been a machine at the free throw line today. It's currently 4:10 local here. I can almost say night. Shots up and it's good for Dukes. Again, 20-18. Dribbles left and the kickball violation on Thermopolis. Kickball violation on Thermopolis. It will be Buffalo ball still. 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Passes right side, has their hands up here. Passes left. Dribbles to the left side. Passing right side, taken away. I think it's Zach Hasty that had a hand on it, and it's an absolute bullfight to try and get the ball here. Everybody tripping over each other, and we got a stoppage in play here. It's like everybody diving for a fumble during a football game or trying to go for a loose ball in a rugby match. It's just been chaos, and the referees are once again talking it over. Well, I did say that they need to be on the same page, so I guess careful what you wish for, right? So Buffalo's got 3 fouls here. And it's still unclear whose possession it is. Okay, it's Buffalo ball. They'll inbound it here. And it's Cortland Smith. Inbounds the ball for Buffalo. Gets it off. They're trying to find an open space. They'll have to take a contested 3. Shots up, it's no good. Armani Dukes comes down with it. They'll pass it up to Zach Hasty. He'll give it off to Jet Longwell. Hasty with the ball again on the corner. Gives it off to Armani Dukes. He's going to try and drive inside right. Here comes Jet Longwell on the left side. Takes the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Buffalo, and he's tripped up. It will be a foul on Thermopolis. And after all that, it kind of sound. I mean, these boys' games really make me sound like an auctioneer. We got subs coming in for Buffalo here. Number 3 coming on to the bench. Number 11 and number 5. So we got Zane Huber coming on and Cam Johnson coming onto the court. Huber onto the bench. Still a 2-point game here in Thermop. 1:08 to play. Passing it underneath. Shots up from 3. It's good. Buffalo takes the lead. Johnson making it rain once again. Gerber. Hasty, wide open, takes the 3, doesn't fall. And a foul, a reach-in foul on Thermopolis. That is going to put Buffalo into the bonus here. I don't think it'll result in free throws, though. It will. It results in free throws. So Cortland Smith will take the free throws here. He's got 2. Shots up, and it's good. You can't give Buffalo an opportunity to take free throws here. Dale Dukes coming in. Jet Longwell headed to the bench. Shots up again. Lane violation, it looks like. It goes back to Thermopolis. So that basket, it was made, but it will not count for Buffalo. Gives it back now. Gerber and Hasty playing hot potato here. Gives it off to Armani Dukes. Tried to give it off to Dale Dukes, but it's intercepted by Brady Angling. Buffalo taking a contested 3. Shots up, it's no good. And it rolls onto the basket. It goes out of bounds. 25 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Kind of it puts me into disbelief that we're already at the end of the second. Hasty giving it off now. Bomagen in a lot of trouble. Gets it off to Hasty. And they're going to collide right near the Buffalo bench. To be fair, Zach Hasty plays football, so kind of not really surprised that he tried to go up for it like a football defensive back. I think he played wide receiver for the Bobcats football team earlier this year. So kind of once again, not surprised that he went up for that. But I can't tell whose foul it is. I think it was on Buffalo. Yes, it was. We're back underway. Dukes has the ball. Dale Dukes. Gerber for 3. It's good! 5 seconds to go. Bobcats have the lead here at the end of the second. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the second half. And it's no good. Buffalo almost took away the lead again. But it's 23-22 at the end of the first half. The Bobcats on top here in Thermopolis. We'll be right back after halftime. Once again, the score, 23-22. Thermopolis leading over Buffalo. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. You are listening to Bobcat Basketball on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. We are about ready to start the second half of action here, and it has been just it's felt like a complete trip right now how this game has gone because, you can take a look at the scoreboard for yourself. 23-22. Bobcats and Bison have been making this a very, very close contest. Mistakes from both sides have kind of propelled this. However, hopefully these two teams have ironed out those mistakes in the locker room, and we are about ready to get set as Thermopolis will be inbounding it here for the second half. Back underway as Canyon Gerber inbounds it here. Start of the third quarter is underway, and the final 16 minutes of opening weekend here in Thermopolis. Underneath, Jet Longwell passing it out now. The three for Hasty is good. Well, we are off to a hot start here in this second half here. Hasty, within the first 10 or 20 seconds, has knocked down a three to put the Bobcats further on top here. And he trips, and that's going to be a turnover for Buffalo. Cam Johnson lost his footing there. Must be the new floor. And it's going to sail out of bounds. Hasty was the closest one to it, and Cortland Smith will inbound it for the Bison. Buffalo High School really putting on a heck of a performance. Scoreboard does not tell the full stats, and I'm not just saying that because the Buffalo radio announcer is not very far from me. Buffalo legitimately has put on a pretty good show tonight. So whoever wins this game is the deserving winner. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Jet Longwell off an assisted rebound there from Zach Hasty. Shots up for Thermopolis. It looked like it was taken by Bomagen. It's no good. Rebounded by Buffalo. Passing it off now. Huber receives a pass from Johnson. Taking the shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Buffalo. Shot is up, and that one's also no good. And Buffalo tried to go for it. It's out of bounds. Stays with Buffalo. Zane Huber. Been a pretty instrumental piece for Buffalo here so far tonight. Shots up, and it's no good. And it's out of bounds. Jet Longwell's foot was on the line and knew that one was going to get called. Buffalo going to get the ball back, and Jet Longwell throws away a really good rebound. 6:21 on the board here in the third quarter. Up top, takes an immediate shot off the catch and shoot. No good. And Thermopolis coming back down. Cody Bomagen's got it. Zach Hasty passing it at right side to Canyon Gerber. Gerber, Hasty. Here comes Armani Dukes. Oh, very risky pass there to Bomagen. He tried to keep it inbounds. Ends up throwing it into the student section instead. And here we come once again. Zane Huber passing far side to Cortland Smith. Smith to Brady Engling. Engling passing far side. Shots up for three, and it's good for Zane Huber. Not a bad shot at all for the young man. 26-25. Bobcats. Bomagen breaking in. Jump shot coming up, and that one's going to roll out of the rim. Buffalo on the rebound. Rebounded by Zane Huber, my bad. It was Eli Patterson. Patterson looking to pass. Passes right side to Johnson. Johnson looking for an open man. Looks to go to Brady Engling. Engling wanted to pass inside. He fakes the pass. Shot up for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Armani Dukes. Almost went in, but it just... I don't know. The rims in Thermopolis just do not like threes, I guess. Armani Dukes. Looking to pass. Gets it off to Bomagen. One-handed throw. Shots up for Hasty. Good! Zach Hasty on fire here in this game. He's taken a ton of threes, and he's made a ton of threes. Taken back by Thermopolis on the turnover by Canyon Gerber, and a hard foul on the other end of the floor. And Thermopolis will have some free throws coming up here. And there's a guy chasing his toddler behind me. That's wonderful. They say at the beginning of the game that unsupervised children will be returned to their parents, but I guess you can't really do that if your parents are the one chasing you around the track instead of facility personnel. Shot is missed by not Hasty, by Gerber. I'm actually kind of surprised there's no film crew up here. Shots up and it's good for Gerber. 30 on the board for Thermopolis. Not a very high scoring game by boys basketball standards, but it just shows how the defense is. And as soon as they say that, they let an open shot from the three. It's no good. A second chance by Eli Patterson, and that one's no good. It's rebounded by Hasty. Here comes a shot by Potter. He's going to miss that one. He almost got the rebound. Patterson on the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast here. Bounce pass, inside shot, almost blocked. And they're going to say there's no way. Did they just call goaltending? And Shane Corpening is furious. He's mouthing off to the referee saying that is a block. Shane Corpening is not happy. And he is having some words with the referee here, trying to argue the goaltending call. Shane Corpening raising his hand saying that, trying to argue with the referee that it was a block. And we know that Corpening is one of he's got a personality. I'm going to tell you this right now. Having played under him before, and him being a history teacher of mine, he's got a personality. If he thinks something's wrong, then he is going to argue to the hilt. But I think all he got out of it was a technical foul, because Brady Angling is going to be taking a free throw here. So technical foul potentially here on Thermopolis, thanks to the arguing. I do like a coach that does stand up for a call, though. I do like that. I'm not going to yell at anyone who does that. If Buffalo's coach did that, like if Jerry Bellmeyer did that, I would not be mad at all. I love a coach that can argue a call. First shot is up and it's no good by Angling. Brady Angling does have another one coming up, though, off the technical. Another one up, and it is good. Buffalo doesn't get much out of that. They went 50% on that technical foul there. Shane Corpening still looks less than pleased. Just over there shaking his head. Inbound, Patterson's got it, dribbling left side. Patterson, bounce pass. Cam Johnson gives it off to Ryan Nicholas, and we got another foul here on Thermopolis. Bomagen charged with his first foul of the game. Thermopolis has kept their hands clean for the most part here. Patterson with a huge shot there, but it's not going to be any good. Dukes gets the rebound. Now Canyon Gerber gets to just jog it down the court here. They can be a little bit slow here. And they can afford, there we go, a tip pass, and that's why they got to control their tempo a little bit here. Shots up, and it's good. Buffalo still down by 2. Thermopolis has to calm themselves down. They're playing with way too much. They're playing with way too much pace here, and Buffalo's picking up on it. Hasty inside to Dukes. Dukes kicking it out. 3 coming up. It's good! Cody Bomagen for the 3, and he points to the student section. And Bomagen celebrates with the student section there as he gets the 3 off. Loses the ball. Buffalo trying to seek out a 3 opportunity here. Here comes Patterson. Inside pass. It's stolen away by Cody Bomagen. Here comes Canyon Gerber off the pass from Zach Hasty. Bomagen tried to pass it to Longwell, and he passes it to the other side instead. Wide open, nope, he's not going to take the three there. He pump fakes, gives it off now to Angling. Angling, passing inside the key here. Inside, up and no good. Offensive rebound for Buffalo. Shot is, no, he fakes the shot and passes instead. Shots up for three, no good. Rims out, and Armani Dukes on the defensive rebound. Gives it off to Jet Longwell. Longwell passing other side. Shots up for long three, and that one's no good by Gerber. Doesn't really have the size compared to Cam Johnson to go for it. Going inside. And a traveling violation on Buffalo. Thermopolis going to take advantage, and we got a sub coming in. We're trading one Duke for another. Dale Dukes coming in for his brother Armani. Passing it left side. Canyon Gerber and Zach Hasty doing the passing carousel thing, and it's all taken away by Buffalo. Eli Patterson coming down the court pretty slowly with it here. Passing right side, dribbling left. Passing left to Ryan Nichols, passing back to Eli Patterson. Patterson steps out, takes the shot from the left elbow. Shot is no good. And Dale Dukes on the rebound. Here comes Cody Bomajan, coast to coast on the other side, going to right lane. Shots up, it's no good. Rebounded by Kai Peters. Peters moving left side. Ball's loose. They're going to go for it. Peters on the rebound, on the arc. And he'll give it back to Patterson here on the volleyball attack line, trying to reset the play. Cam Johnson. Student section chanting here. Love to see that. Shot is up from three. Good. Buffalo only down by 2. 53 seconds to play here in the third quarter in a very exciting game. Jet Longwell. Dale Dukes with it. Gives off to Cody Bomajan. Bomajan for a contested three. Good! It bounced around on the rim, and that will be 3 on the board for Thermopolis. 37 seconds to go, 36-31. Passing. Here he goes. Passing inside. Shots up. They try to block. No good. It's not a block, but it wasn't a made shot either. Gerber shoots it for 3. Good! Checked out. It wasn't Gerber. It was Zach Hasty. 39-31. This is the biggest lead Thermopolis has had tonight. Ryan Nicholas giving it off now. Eli Patterson for a desperation 3, and he makes it! And they will not get it off in time. Canyon Gerber tries for the desperation 3. A 5-point game here in Thermopolis, 39-34. And the Bison not giving up here in this game. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. A very close game here in Thermopolis. We're entering the final 8 minutes of the night, and the Buffalo Bison refuse to quit here on the road. They are only down by 5, but this is the biggest gap that we have seen throughout the course of the night. Eli Patterson knocked down a 3 with about 3 seconds to go in the third quarter, and that made it as close as it is. It was supposed to be an 8-point deficit before that shot, and the Bobcats are playing angry here, but the Bison are not going to quit that easily. One more quarter to go in our broadcast schedule tonight. This will be our last broadcast of 2023. Our next broadcast will be at the Pinedale Winter Classic, if not the Bighorn Basin Classic. And we are back underway. Passing right side. Pump fakes, and he's going to get called for traveling. And Kai Peters is looking around, absolutely flabbergasted, and quite frankly, so am I, about how that was called a travel. Bobcats have the ball, though. Kind of a questionable call there on Buffalo. Just Zach Hasty with the ball, moving left side, gives it off to Dale Dukes. Takes the shot from the free throw line. Good! Dale Dukes with the shot, 41-34. And here comes Cam Johnson. Gives it off now. Johnson with the ball again from three. That one's an air ball. It's off his foot and out of bounds. The Bobcats will get it back. Man, I don't think my heart can take any more of these games like this from Thermopolis. This is incredible by Thermopolis here so far. Very, very well-oiled team compared to last year. And as soon as I say that, Armani Dukes does a volleyball move, and Buffalo gets it back. And he misses the layup. Stays in bounds. The Bobcats get the ball back. It's a kicked ball violation for Buffalo, and Thermopolis will keep possession. 7 minutes and 8 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. 41-34. We got subs coming on. Cody Bomagen headed onto the court for Dale Dukes, sorry. Shane Corpening trying to keep his players fresh. Haven't seen much out of Ellis Weber in this game, though. Armani Dukes throws it off, a bit of a rugby pass to Zach Hasty. He'll go inside, kicks it back out. And how is that a traveling call? He just did a regular step-back move and a timeout by Thermopolis, and we'll be right back. Welcome back off the Buffalo timeout. We apologize. Buffalo's got 3 timeouts remaining. And it is a 7-point game here in Thermopolis. One mistake for Buffalo could probably put the nail in the coffin. Bobcats, like we said, trying to go 5-0 for the first time in goodness knows how long. I'll have to check basketball. I'll have to check the Wyoming basketball website for that. But Thermopolis also looking for their first state championship since 2004. Keep in mind, I wasn't even born yet. I was barely even born last time they won a state title for men or for girl or boy basketball. Shots up from long range 3. It's no good from NCAA 3. Pump fake. Gives it off a 3-point shot once again, and he will almost make it. It rims out on him. Buffalo just not having some good luck with that rim in this game. Maybe that's just home court advantage. Will Cole giving off now. Chet Longwell. And almost loses the ball. Armani Dukes keeps it. His brother Dell still on the bench. And a timeout by Thermopolis. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome you back inside of the den here in Hot Springs County High School. The gymnasium that does not have an official name, and I've been saying this ever since I got back from the Newcastle game. We need to dedicate this gym to somebody. Let me just throw one out there, Park Price. We're back underway. And it's stolen away. Lily doesn't exactly guarantee he'll make it, but he does. Eli Patterson looked like he was about ready to dunk it. Decides to just go with the regular inside shot. And stolen away again by Buffalo. What is happening to Thermopolis here? Tipped away by Zach Hasty. Stays with Buffalo. Good defensive try by Hasty. 5:48 left on the board here in this game. Bobcats have to play some good defense here. No mistakes on the defensive side. Brady angling with it now. He'll pass it left side. Shots up. No good. It's rebounded by Cody Bommingen. Not bad for the sophomore. At least I think he's a sophomore. Yeah, he is. Here comes Hasty. Loses control of the ball. And Buffalo trying for a contested three. That one's no good. Most of their threes have not gone in. Canyon Gerber with a good breakaway opportunity, but he gets slowed down. Here comes Potter. Passing it out now to Hasty for three. No good. Rebounded by Eli Patterson. Patterson bringing it down pretty slowly. Guarded by Dukes. Armani Dukes switches assignment. He'll go to number 23. Passes right side. Here comes Brady angling for the shot. It's up and it's in. 3-point game here in Thermopolis. 5 minutes to go here in this game. Wide open. Here comes Brody Potter, and it's going to be a foul. Pretty good call by the referee. Very good eye. Buffalo will rack up their first foul of the quarter. I've called some pretty close games, like the regionals game against Wheatland back in 2022. I called last year's Buffalo game. I called the game against Lander last year as well, but this does not compare. Shot is up, and it is in for the Bobcats on a foul. Shot is in off of Potter, but shot doesn't count, it looks like. Shot's up, and it is good. He has one more shot coming up, 42-38 Thermopolis. It's a 4-point game, so three will not even tie it for the Buffalo Bison. Shots up again. He will make this one. And here comes Buffalo trying to get a three. Cortland Smith dribbling left side, 4:33 to play. Here comes Kai Peters. Eli up, stolen away. Almost. He tried to keep it inbounds. It goes back to Buffalo, but very good defense by Dale Dukes. And timeout called by Buffalo, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You are listening to Bobcat Basketball here on TwoBasins Sports Network. Welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. Thermopolis leads 43-38 over Buffalo. And this has been a fantastic game. Buffalo gets us back started at a three right off the bat. Brody Potter's going to rebound. Here comes Zach Hasty on the right lane. He's fouled and no basket. It will stay with Thermopolis, though. It's a foul on the floor. It's going to be Thermopolis ball off of the Buffalo foul. think it was charged to Kai Peters, his second foul of the game. And Thermopolis will use another one of their timeouts. They got 2 remaining. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Football on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. And so far, it's been the battle of the timeouts here because both Shane Corpening and Jerry Bellmeyer have been using their timeouts every 5 seconds. So, just a big old cardboard cutout, I believe, of Mr. Corpening in the grandstands. That's creepy. That is very creepy. I've seen cardboard cutouts as students, but not coaches. And it goes up like a wide receiver. And a foul on Buffalo, I believe. So that is their 4th foul. Buffalo is 1 away from a bonus, and that could solidify things for Thermopolis. Zach Hasty with possession here. Heavily guarded. Still going to the rim. Shots up. It's no good. Kai Peters. Student section wants a foul. Kai Peters, coast to coast. Goes up for the shot. It's good. 43-40. And here comes Zach Hasty. Shot is up, and it is a foul, and that should be the bonus for Thermopolis. 5 on the board for Buffalo. Peters is Kai Peters charged with the foul, his 3rd foul of the ball game. Halfway disqualification, and he just puts Buffalo into a bonus. Shot is up, it's no good by Hasty. Has another shot coming up. We got some subs possible here for Thermopolis. Shot is up, and it is no good. 0 for 2 on that one. Buffalo gets the rebound. Buffalo passing left side. Heavily guarded by Jet Longwell. Almost said McCoy Longwell. He's graduated. But Jet Longwell passing. The shot is up, and it is going to rattle in the rim, and it's good. Buffalo makes it a 1-point game here at Thermopolis. 3 minutes still to play. Armani Dukes dribbling right side. Gives it off now. And stolen away. Bobcats have to get it together here. It's a 1-point game, 3 minutes to play. He wanted to take a 3. Timeout called by Buffalo. Prolonging the inevitable here. Buffalo calls a timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School. 2:49 to play here in the final quarter of the game. A 1-point game. It's like every single sports movie ever released. The final 3 minutes here are going to determine whether or not Thermopolis gets to keep their undefeated streak. Buffalo, they haven't won a game since they beat Rock Springs last week. They played Rock Springs in some kind of tournament. Here we are, back underway. Buffalo, and a bad pass. It goes back to Thermopolis. The intended target was Zane Huber. Bad miscommunication between Peters and Huber. Bobcats get possession once again. They turn it over on their last one. Hasty passing it out to Dale Dukes. Here comes Brody Potter. Shots up and shot. Oh, the layup is good. Brody Potter with the layup. 45-42. 2:28 left to play. Oh man, I thought he was going to take the three there. Pump fakes. Gives it out now to his teammate Cam Johnson. Back to Kai Peters. Shots up for three. No good on the contested three. Stays in bounds. Fighting for the ball. They get it back. Timeout called by Thermopolis. Shane Corpening is using his timeouts here. One more left for Thermopolis. We'll be right back. Welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School. Both teams, I believe, have one timeout remaining. I think the referee signaled one timeout. Buffalo's timeout count might not be accurate, but I know for sure Thermopolis timeout count on the scoring graphic is. Dale Dukes, 2 minutes to go here. Dukes is stolen away on the breakaway for Buffalo. Shots up and it's in. Buffalo, 1 point game once again. Bobcats have got to chill out a little bit here. Dukes double teamed. Armani Dukes gives it off. Shots up and it's in for Dale Dukes. Armani Dukes was the one that gave him the assist. Great dish there by number 12. 1:42 to play, 47-44. And here he comes, spin move, gets it underneath, shots up, no foul. They're letting them play here. Keeps a hold of the ball, gets his own rebound. The three chance blundered here, and stolen away potentially by the Bobcats, stolen back by the Bison. Hasty playing no defense there, but the shot's off and it's no good. And we got a timeout we got a foul by Buffalo, and that will be 2 coming up for the Bobcats. Zach Hasty will take free throws here to give the Bobcats a bit more cushion. 75 seconds to play here in this game. Bobcats trying to hold on. Zach Hasty's going to take the free throws. First one is up and it is no good. Connor Rodriguez, the junior, coming in. Brady Angling coming out for Buffalo. Shots up and it's good for Hasty. Hasn't made a lot of free throws tonight, but this one should give him a little bit more of a cushion. Even if Buffalo makes a three, they're not going to take the lead or even tie it. 65 seconds. Looking for a pass here. Going right. Driving inside. Shots up for three. Good. 48-47. Huber with the three-point shot. Throws it down court. Harder. It's in. And Thermopolis holding on here. Buffalo trying to take a three. They got to make a three to tie it up here. 26 seconds to go. Playing hard defense. Takes it from NBA range. It's good. Bobcats trying to take the lead here. A foul on Buffalo. The Bobcats going to the free throw line. And Buffalo fans are upset. Buffalo coach pretty furious. Zach Hasty could win the game here on this free throw. Shots up and it's in. 51-50. $14 and a half to go here. Zach Hasty's going to take one last free throw, I believe. Don't know what we're waiting on. I think it's a substitution. Hasty, final shot coming up. It's up. He makes it! And timeout called, I believe by Buffalo. We'll be right. Bobcat timeout. We'll be right back. Timeout. 30 seconds. Welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School. Bobcats used their last timeout. 52-50 here in this game. 14 and a half seconds to play. A 2-point game. One basket or one foul could change the course of this game. Buffalo could sink a three to take the lead, but would it be enough? Buffalo has possession. Buffalo come down the court, 10 seconds to play. Here they come, driving inside. The shot's up. He missed it! Coming down the other side, they intentionally foul! The Bobcats get intentionally fouled. 3.8 seconds to play. Foul number 8 for Buffalo. If they make both their shots here, that should seal it. Taking the shots here is Jet Longwell. If he makes both shots, that could seal the game. 4.3 seconds to play here. Shots up, he makes it. We got a timeout. Buffalo will use their last timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat basketball here on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Hot Springs County High School. 53-50, 4.3 to play. Jet Longwell still has one more free throw here. Shots up, and it's good! Longwell buries it! Even with the three. This might not be it for Buffalo here. And they get it! Thermopolis wins over Buffalo! 54-50! And the Bobcats stay undefeated! And the student section, and they are charging the court here. The Thermopolis Bobcats with a home win over Buffalo, and a jet long wheel trip to the free throw line sealed it. The Bobcats will be playing in Pinedale in January during the Pinedale tournament. Schedule is unclear. Buffalo will be playing, their next scheduled game is against Newcastle. That'll be January 20th. That's their next non-tournament game. That'll be in Buffalo. Bobcats, on the other hand, 1 second. Bobcats, on the other hand, are set to play Powell Friday, January 19th for their next non-tournament game. Tournament schedule doesn't appear to be out for that Pinedale tournament. But other than that, what a way to round out here in Thermopolis. The Bobcats take down the Buffalo Bison 54-50. My voice is completely shot. And we'd like to thank everyone for listening in on our coverage of opening weekend here in Thermopolis. The final score of this game, the Thermopolis Bobcats 54, Buffalo Bison 50. We'll see you in Pinedale. Thanks for listening.